This is the iSteady X2 by Hohem, and it's a mobile phone gimbal which should deliver smooth footage, as well as some additional features which we will discuss in this review, as well as any issues that we find along the way. This has been sent to us by Hohem free of charge, but this will in no way influence the review, so let's get into it. It comes with a USB-C cable to charge it up, and it has a USB-C to USB-A converter with it. A tripod to stand it up, and this measures in at approximately 7.5 centimeters, a protective pouch and wrist strap, a remote control with multiple buttons on the front which allow you to pan and zoom, switch modes, take photos and videos, as well as to switch from landscape to portrait and recenter the X2 if needed. There's a switch on the top to turn this on and off. The gimbal itself is lightweight, with it coming in at just 259 grams, and it's amazingly small even when unfolded, with it measuring in at 23 centimeters from top to bottom. There's pan and roll, and you will get 320 degrees with this, and it can be tilted to 270 degrees. It takes around 2 hours to charge, and you can expect to get up to 10 hours of battery life, but expect less if you use the two-way charging USB-C port to charge your phone up. Before switching it on and using it, we need to install the Hohem app on our mobile phone, as this will activate the gimbal and allow you to use it. You will need to create an account through your phone, make sure your Bluetooth is enabled on your phone, unlock the knob on the top, move the head in an upright position, and tighten the same knob to lock it in place. It recommends that the camera on your phone is on the left hand side when installing. Switch on the iSteady and connect to it through the Bluetooth on your phone, and it will automatically activate. And now we are good to go. There's a battery indicator light on the front, as well as the power light which will stay green when it is working. It will flash red if a problem has been detected. The joystick allows the head to be moved around to get it into your desired position. The button on the left can toggle between photo, and double tapping it will switch to video mode. If you want to switch from the rear facing camera to the front one, then triple tap the button. Single tapping the button on the right will switch the position from landscape to portrait. Double tapping will recenter your phone. If you fancy the inception mode, then triple tapping the button will do this for you. There's also a switch on the side which allows you to zoom in and zoom out. Pairing the remote is done by tapping the right button on the gimbal 7 times. This will make the power light toggle between green and yellow, and this means that it is looking to pair with the remote. Switch it on and that's it, it will pair up automatically. This gives you the same functionality as the gimbal, but you can switch modes easier on the remote, as it is just a matter of tapping the M button, whereas on the gimbal you will need to hold down the left button and tap the right one to select which mode you wish to use. Single press the M button for pan and tilt follow mode, double press for pan follow mode, triple press for all lock mode, and pressing it 4 times for POV or follow mode. The app has some really good features in there, like the person or object tracking, which could be useful if you want to film something or someone that is on the move. It does a good job of tracking us, but if we do move too quickly out of the shot, then it begins to jerk slightly until you come back into the frame and it will continue to track. There is an option to change the follow speed if needed. And for the object tracking, you will need to highlight the object you wish to track, and the track will begin immediately. Well, it should anyway. We did have a bit of a hit or miss experience with it, where it would sometimes track objects like Lewis Hamilton at the bottom of the screen going for pole position, but then we had occasions where the box would be around an object, but it didn't move when the object moved, and this happened on multiple occasions in different scenarios. We didn't seem to encounter this issue with the face tracking. Another nice feature is the gesture control, where you can make either a V sign with your hand or a high five, and it will begin a 3-second countdown and it will take a photo. Filters can be put on your photos and videos, and there are 19 different ones to choose from. The flash on your phone can be controlled directly through the app. Zoom and focus can also be manually adjusted direct in the app if required. There's the option of slow motion, time lapse, and there is a moment option which allows us to select between inception, dolly zoom, fantastic rotation, smart motion, time lapse, and panoramic video. There's also additional options to change your working mode, follow speed, and motor response. Various different changes can be made to the joystick, and there is also an auto calibration option, which is worth doing when you first install your phone into the gimbal to ensure that it is balanced correctly. If you've only ever filmed handheld and never owned one of these gimbals, then it's going to make your footage look much better. It will eliminate the majority of the jerky movement, whether you're walking or even running, and the final video will just look so much smoother, and it really adds to the production value, especially if you're someone who likes to live stream and doesn't want to put your viewers through the pain of watching the camera flying all over the place. We would have loved some kind of display on the front to let you know which mode it is currently using, but this can be checked in the app. It also would have been great if we could have got our phone to point directly upwards, as this would have made a nice time lapse of the sky, but this is a budget gimbal, so you can't have everything. What we did notice is that our phone is capable of both 60 frames per second at 1080p and 4K, but when using the Hohem app, we are limited to 30 frames per second for both of these modes. The built-in moments feature is very useful to help capture weird and wonderful shots, and it's compatible with a wide range of mobile phones too, and it currently comes in at £89 on Amazon. So what are your thoughts on the iSteady X2? Do you think it's good value for £89? Leave us a comment down below and let us know your thoughts. Have a great day everyone, and we will see you in the next one.